That home right behind me is absolutely stunning, and we're gonna take you through every inch of that home. But first, real quick, we're gonna take you through the site plan of this brand new single family project. And of course, at the very end, we'll share with you all the pricing of these units. So right now, we're walking through the grounds of the site plan of this brand new project. Like we said, they're coming up with 19 single family homes on these massive lots. And we're currently a 3-minute drive away from the home that we're gonna take you through, which that one is actually the other project that they're currently selling. They're almost sold out and they're almost done construction. But good thing is they have come up with this brand new project that they have started selling. And let me turn this around and show you the lots. Some of these lots, you know, you get an absolutely gorgeous view over there. If you zoom in, you'll see you get the view of the water, the mountain, a plethora of trees here. So just a very natureful area. And of course, this is the cul-de-sac. And these are all the available lots that are pre-selling as of right now. And the very special thing with this developer is that they make their homes completely customizable so that you can personalize it to the color scheme you want, to the finishes, to the material, so that your home can be completely to your liking. And they also do have a pretty wide selection of different homes, different floor plans. So whether you're looking for something a little bit bigger, something a little bit smaller, they will have all those options. And one thing that people are absolutely loving and excited about is the fact that they have legal suites in their basement. So whether it's 1 or 2 bedroom that you want to use to either help out with your mortgage or to just generate some rental income, they have the ability to do that. So we're gonna take you through the home right now so you can get a feel of the home that you can expect them to build. And of course, at the very end, like we said, we're gonna take you through some of the different floor plans as well as the prices, which I know a lot of you are excited to see. So without further ado, let's get back there and jump into this show home so you guys can take a look right now. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is a finished home and we're gonna take you through an example. This is another project that's built by the same developers as Timber Edge. So we're gonna give you a walkthrough so you can get a sense of the type of home that they build, the quality, the finishes that they use. And this project, I've already done a video in the past. This is called Harper Peak. And we're touring one of their houses here. I do have a video covering the other one, which I'll link somewhere up there. But right away when you get in, you have this little area at the front where you can put in a bit of seating. And of course, you just saw the closet at the front. And what I like about this space is that it's very big, it's spacious in here. So when you walk right in, you're not gonna be facing very narrow hallways. This is a lot of open space so you can maneuver around. And it's perfect for this size home because I'm sure if you're upgrading to this type of house, you probably have people coming over that you enjoy to entertain. So you can have 8 people up there and it's still not going to be completely squished. But let's take you through this house one part at a time. To the left here, you have some more storage area. That's the perk of having a house of this size, is that you do not lack space anywhere. They definitely built in enough closet space, knowing that you're going to be hosting for a lot of people. This is the powder room in the first floor. And let me just give you a bit of a leg test. Ample of space. The star of this home, well, there's really a lot of areas for that, but this living room is definitely one of them. You're plenty far away from the TV and just a huge space in your living room to watch a movie, to dine. And you have the vaulted ceilings here, which makes this space feel even larger than it already is. If we just go over here real quick, you'll see this very nice outdoor space. Let me go outside for you guys. This is the view of this specific unit. There's still construction going on, so don't mind the noise, but look at this setup. You can put some couches here, some chairs, and even if you want to just sit outside, enjoy the sun, the morning while you're having your coffee, this is a perfect place for that. And I promise you when it's complete, it won't be as loud as right now with the construction. We come on back in. They have a large dining table set up right here and those chandeliers. They're beautiful, but anyways, you have plenty of space to put in a formal dining area. And I know a lot of people have been loving these, putting a little wet bar here to the side. And this is a great idea if you want to put some drinks in here, maybe some wine, which actually later on you're gonna see a room that's designated to that. So maybe not, maybe just some water and pop in there. But now the kitchen, absolutely gorgeous. You have one of the longest islands that I've ever seen. You can easily put in 5, 6 stools in there. And that's one daunting looking hood fan. And this kitchen is, again, it's massive. L-shaped kitchen. You have your gas stove, 6 burners, and I love the finish on this. Black over there. Now comment down below, let me know, what do you think of this color scheme? Do you like it, or would you prefer something a little bit different? I know if you look at the faucet, everything is blacked out a little bit, so let me know down below. But once again, you have plenty of storage space in the kitchen. And while you're here doing the dishes, you have a bit of the backyard. Maybe your kids are playing out there. And we'll go out there in just a second. We just turn around and give you a view of this whole open concept living main floor here. Open some of these up for you. Got ample of storage like we've covered in all these areas of the home. You have your microwave there, and then this nice looking blacked out fridge. Oh yeah. Now, if we continue along, we still got a few things here in this first floor. You have a private kitchen. So if one was not enough, here you have a second one. And I know some people absolutely love the idea of having this second kitchen. Maybe you want to cook in here without the smell spreading over throughout the house. If you're a big time cooker, this is probably more of a problem for you, but you can definitely cook some stuff up in here, have a sink over there too. And then you can bring it out, serve it to all the people, all your guests out there in the main area where they're not going to be disturbed and you're not going to be disturbed by your cooking. And as we turn into this little room, this is what I mean by we probably don't need to store any alcohol, any wine over there, because this can turn into a home office or maybe even another bedroom if you like. But they set it up as a bit of a flex area where they have this absolutely gorgeous wallpaper. This is not included, by the way, but you can always steal their idea. And again, sticking to the black color tone, very luxury looking room for you and your friends to have some wine and dine, or maybe some whiskey. But if you look right up, you have massive windows over here. You get some sunlight in, and this is a direct view of the backyard over here. Now, let's step foot outside. This is your yard. This is perfect for the summertime, and also if you have kids who love playing outside. This is not the largest of yards, but there's definitely good space for you to do quite a few things at least in here. There you can see some of their other units being built, but if you want to play a bit of soccer, kick some balls around, maybe if you have a dog, they can run out here. This is a nice little space. Come on here to the side and show you your neighbor who's actually under construction right now still. And then behind you, backed up, you got a lot of greenery, a lot of trees. So in a way you are in a private protected area. All right, so let's go back in, and we're gonna go down to their basement later on and show you the legal suite that they have in there. But first, let's take a step upstairs and show you this upper floor, which is carpet, which I personally like. I like the living area being hardwood, but there's something about your bedroom being carpet that makes it feel pretty cozy. So here's one of the bedrooms. Pretty interesting layout here. You have your closet as the first thing to the left when you walk in. So it's not directly beside your bed, but this is, I guess they've really maximized the space. And this is a pretty decent sized bedroom. The width feels pretty standard, but the length is quite long. From this wall to that one, you definitely could probably fit 2 of those beds. And what's great about all these bedrooms, as you're going to see, is continuing along with the ample natural light, large windows, and this is a peaceful one. No one's disturbing you here while you sleep, except maybe bears. Anyways, if we continue along, this is the bathroom for this first bedroom. You have a bathtub there, so you can do both. You can take a shower, you can take a bath. And then moving along, we're gonna get to the master bedroom on the right in just a second, which is absolutely insane. But here is the second bedroom up here on the top floor. Now this project, it has a lot of different homes ranging from all these different types of bedrooms, and if you want to take advantage of the upgrade for the basement to be a legal suite, all those different things that, you know, for this new project that we're talking about, Timber's Edge, you have the choice to upgrade however you like, in a way turning it into a custom home to your liking. So that's what's very intriguing about this project, is that you have these great builders that are going to build your home, and at the same time it's going to be customized in the way that you want it. So that's why this coming up project is a very special one. You really get to make a home that's completely yours and to your liking, which obviously is not something you get every day. And here you have a standing shower, not a bath, so just to make note of that. And then now we continue on. This is actually, wait, first to the left here you have a bit more storage. Put some towels in here. And as you can see, this is an optional upgrade, so it's not going to come with this if you want to turn this more into a storage rather than a linen closet. But this to the left, this is, funny enough, one of my favorite rooms in this whole entire house, and it is the laundry room. I'm really not sure why. There's just something satisfying about having a lot of space to do your laundry. You have your side-by-side washer dryer, and an optional upgrade for this counter that you can slap on top. This I personally would totally love because you can fold your clothes. Maybe if you get lazy, you can even just store it up here for a little bit, but you can put your detergent, and you have this sink, which a lot of homes don't have this sink in their utility room, so that's certainly nice to have. This just makes doing laundry so much more fun. And from here, you have this little bit of a edge overlooking that main floor down there. And of course, you need more windows. Now, coming into the master bedroom, take a look at this. You have not a gigantic room, but obviously it's big. And then you have a bit of a vaulted ceiling too, so you feel very spacious in here. That is a massive bed, and you still have space to put in your bedside tables. Just imagine winding down in bed, throwing on a movie. You know, this is just, it's very, very comfortable, nice living. And you have the view of a very quiet neighborhood. You can't really see over there, but that is going towards the city. You can see the buildings and the mountain over there. But then of course you're in a very quiet neighborhood. Now this project is pretty high up. You go on Coast Meridian, which is quite a large road. You go up north, quite a ways up, which is going to be different from Timber's Edge. Timber's Edge, you're going to be going more east. And we obviously showed you the site, and there's some information there, but Timber's Edge is going to have a different view compared to here. You're gonna get more views of the Fraser Valley, Pitt River area, and again, it is beautiful in its own way. While I'm speaking here, if you just notice, there's two completely separate walk-in closets. So there's no more fighting about space. Don't take up my space, I'm gonna take up your space, because as a couple, you can have each of your separate walk-in closets. And now take a look at this master bathroom over here. You have double sink, and they're very much separated and far apart. You never have to worry about hitting each other's elbow. And here you have a separate tub, again sticking with the hint of black. Now throughout this room you have this white tile with marbling. I personally absolutely love it. Let me know again down below, is this a color scheme that you like? Do you like something darker? What are your thoughts? And if I just come in here and show you, I'm sitting down right now over here, and look at how much space is still in front of me. And everything in this room seems to be better off in twos. But there is the upper floor, guys, and now we're gonna make our way to the basement, which it's actually connected to their sales center. So we're gonna be quiet. I'm gonna turn off the volume and make some commentary for you. But for now, enjoy the tour, rest of the tour of the basement. Okay guys, so now we're going to make our way down to the basement, and there are a few key things that I need to mention and that I'm going to be covering for you. First off, that open doorway that you're about to see, that would actually be the door to the garage. But of course, like we said, it is their sales office right now, and this whole basement level has the potential to be a legal suite. This is a criteria that a ton of buyers are interested in and going after these days. You know, you want that extra space either for your extended family, or you want it as a mortgage helper to get some rental income. You can have a full kitchen built in to the basement, so you get 2 bedrooms, full living room with kitchen, and a separate entrance for your potential tenants. Now, all the different types of flooring of stone, this is what happens when you purchase one of these homes. You get to choose from a plethora of options, so it's completely built to your flavor and liking. And look, they don't have that many units for sale, and some are already pending. So if you are interested in more information on these, or you would like to schedule a private tour, reach out to me right now. I will have my contact information right up there. And hey, maybe you're not looking for something exactly like this. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit bigger, in a different neighborhood. Whatever your situation may be, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm here to be a resource for you, to serve you, to guide you through this journey, so do not hesitate to reach out. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the absolutely beautiful home that we just took you through. And now we're gonna, of course, get into the pricing, and I'm gonna slap a few of the floor plans up there on the screen so you can take a look. And as you can see, there's a range of bedrooms, and the reason for that, like we covered in the video, is because you're able to personalize each home, each unit to your liking. So for example, if you want the basement to be a legal suite, you're able to put in a bedroom down there and make it a legal suite. But now actually, right before we get into the prices, the completion date on these are going to be early 2026. So it's going to range from around February to April of 2026 for this first handful of lots that they are pre-selling. But now getting into the prices, their smallest unit, which is 2,900 square feet in its interior, that home has a starting price of $2.246 million. And there's a range in this project of different home size, different lot size, and different price, of course. So that will range all the way up to their 3,673 square feet home, which has a price of $2.505 million. And there are other options that range in between.